Today I'll walk you through a demo of Aurora's platform and how it helps solar teams adapt in a fast-changing market. With shifting policies and economic pressures, staying agile and efficient is more critical than ever. Aurora is designed to meet this moment, streamlining design workflows and boosting accuracy with powerful 3D tools so you can respond quickly and deliver amazing solar projects. We'll begin on the project overview page where I can track all active work. Now I'll go ahead and create a new project. I'll enter the address of the site, make sure the pin is centered over the home, select the property type, whether it's residential or commercial. I can enter in the customer name and contact information. I can also edit the energy usage from this page, create a new design, or request a 3D model from our team of expert designers. Within each project, you can go into design mode or sales mode. Design mode is where your designers or engineers can create or edit 3D models and design the PV system to a high degree of precision. And sales mode is our interactive proposal tool where sales reps can present live with the homeowner and make edits in real time. So first, I'll jump into design mode, but before I do that, let's add in this customer's energy usage. The pre- and post-solar utility rates are auto-selected based on the project's location, but you can adjust them if needed. Next, I'll enter their consumption info. There are several options depending on available data: monthly average, monthly estimate, retrofit scenarios, annual estimate, or the most accurate, interval data, which can be imported from Utility API. For this example, let's say that all we know is that they paid $200 in the month of March and that the homeowner often works from home. This is going to extrapolate out their usage for the rest of the year to give you an estimate of their annual consumption. The more inputs you have, the more accurate this will be, but this will give you an estimate to work off of. Later, you can update it here or in the proposal, and the project will adjust accordingly. Design mode delivers highly accurate residential solar designs in less time, accelerating project timelines. Let's start a new design. Having the best imagery is key for creating an accurate remote design, and Aurora has all of the best options for you to choose from. Using the map toolbar at the bottom left hand of the screen, you are able to switch between different imagery providers: Google Maps HD, Bing Maps, Eagle View, and Nearmap. Smart Roof. Once you've selected your imagery, you can start designing the roof model. The fastest and easiest way to do this is with our Smart Roof tool. With Smart Roof, you'll just draw the outline of the roof, and the Smart Roof tool will infer the internal roof structure for you. You can always come back in and make adjustments as needed. I can also add in dormers or folds. Then I can add in any roof obstructions. It looks like there's 2 obstructions here, but I can check the oblique imagery to verify, and even street view. Now that I have my 3D model, I need to make sure that it's accurate, and this is where LiDAR, available on premium licenses, comes in. For those unfamiliar, LiDAR uses laser pulses from an overhead scanner, usually on a plane, to measure surface elevations based on return time. This allows us to capture highly accurate surface data. Aurora converts that data into a mesh for easy use, but you can also view the raw point cloud. This precision is what enables our accurate 3D models, combining imagery for structure and LiDAR for height and pitch. You can adjust manually or use auto-fit buildings to align automatically. Irradiance. Next, I'll run Irradiance, a shading analysis using the 3D model, sun path data, and local weather to generate a heat map of ideal roof areas for solar. You might be wondering about tree shading. Aurora accounts for this in 2 ways. LiDAR shading, typically on by default, calculates shading from trees and nearby structures using elevation data. Or you can manually draw trees, which is helpful if you purchase a basic plan. You can then rerun Irradiance to see the impact. I'll take a moment to finish the rest of the roof and then we'll add some fire pathways. Once your site model is ready, you can begin designing the PV system by selecting System from the CAD toolbar. Just hover over Fire Pathways, select Auto Place, review the AHJ encode year, and confirm whether the property has sprinklers. With one click, Aurora handles what would normally take significant time, applying compliant fire pathways in seconds. System design. There are a few ways to place panels. You can manually place them by selecting a module, setting orientation, and clicking and dragging. After manual placement, use Auto Stringer to string the system or do it manually by adding an inverter. The fastest method is using Auto Designer. Choose a target mode, either max fit or a specific energy offset. Select up to 5 modules or component types, and Aurora will create the optimal design based on layout, production, and component efficiency. You can still adjust individual modules or arrays. Next, I'll run production, which simulates performance based on sun path, shading, and weather. Showing expected output, energy offset, monthly production versus consumption, and system losses for optimization. From this dropdown, I can also add storage or update pricing, but I'll cover that in sales mode. Then you can also download additional assets, such as shade reports, DXF files, or bill of materials. As a note, we have integrations with a number of racking manufacturers, so you can create a comprehensive bill of materials. Okay, let's hop over to sales mode now. Alright, so we're in our proposal. I can simply scroll down to get to the next section. Remember that the proposal is highly customizable, so everything you see here from the layout, images, text, charts, etc. can be tailored to your brand and how you want your teams to sell. You can also edit your proposal in this menu. You can change the proposal template if you have multiple options. You can turn pages off and on from the sales mode presentation, the web and PDF leave-behinds, or both, which gives you the flexibility to tailor your proposal to each customer. As I scroll down here, you'll notice that some of this information isn't filled out yet, and that's because I haven't added any inputs yet. All of the inputs that you'll need can be found at the top navigation bar. So first, I'll start by entering their energy usage information if I haven't done so already. Energy usage. We added this earlier, but you can adjust the homeowner's energy usage here, and everything throughout the proposal will update to reflect the updated energy usage. You'll notice that as I fill out the inputs, everything in the proposal will automatically update, so I can show the homeowner what their average monthly bill would be, how much that will increase over time, and what they'll be paying to the utility over the years if they don't go solar. Once I have their consumption information in there, I can start on the fun part of helping them decrease their energy bill. Next, I'll go up to the System Design page to edit and view the system design. While we already created this design in design mode, you can use our expert modeling service to have our team of expert designers model out the site for you. Down here, there are great educational tools that you can use to build trust with the homeowner that you know what you're talking about. With a premium license, you can turn on LiDAR and explain how much the surrounding trees and buildings might impact the amount of sunlight that hits the roof. Turn on the sun path animation to show them just how shading changes throughout different times of the day and the year. Then, based on the surrounding trees and buildings, the location of your home, and the local weather, Irradiance is running a shading analysis to show you how much sunlight each roof will get throughout the year. Then you can update the panel layout. Like in design mode, you can select up to 5 modules, the orientation, and add a filler row if you want. Then Aurora is going to design the optimal system, automatically avoiding obstructions, setbacks, and fire pathways to ensure that you're not designing a system that can't be installed. If I click on this dropdown, I can see the system size, annual offset from solar and energy efficiency, the annual usage, and annual production. From here, you can toggle modules on and off and see how that affects the production. This way, your team can redesign the system in real time without having to go back and forth with the designer. Going back into the proposal, I can see that my design is pulled in. Next, I'll add battery storage, which is a premium plan feature. I'll select a battery. The consumption schedule is set to self-consumption, which will charge your battery with excess solar during the day and then start consuming electricity from your battery when the sun goes down. I can also select energy arbitrage, which looks to maximize their bill savings, sometimes exporting to the grid rather than consuming the battery power if that makes more financial sense based on the utility rate. I can even enable backup if I want to reserve a certain percentage of battery power for emergency scenarios, or all of it. Then I can see the average monthly utility bill if they only installed solar versus adding a battery as well. And even look at how that battery power is being used throughout each hour of the day for different months of the year.
Next, I can adjust my pricing. The pricing will depend on how you have it set up, whether you're using a price per watt, component-based pricing, or you're calculating price elsewhere and just want to enter in a flat price here. Then I can add in any adders, discounts, or incentives. Now, let's choose a financing option.
So here I can finally select my financing type. You can choose cash, or you can set up your own custom financing options, or we also have integrations with a number of financiers to make this even easier. For loans, we integrate with GoodLeap, Mosaic, Dividend, and SunGage Financial. For TPO, we integrate with GoodLeap, LightReach, and Enfin. And that list will continue to grow. These integrations are super easy to set up and allow you to pull rates directly from the financier and apply for financing and get pre-approved directly from within sales mode. I can even compare multiple financing options and look at the annual and cumulative cash flows. Once your proposal is ready, you can download a PDF version of the proposal to share with the homeowner, or send them a link to an interactive web proposal, either by entering in their email address or copying the link to share it via text or email. The web proposal is similar to the proposal we just walked through, and it has the same interactive elements, but it doesn't allow the homeowner to make edits to the proposal themselves. You're also able to see when homeowners interact with the proposal, and they'll have the ability to apply for financing or request a follow-up within it as well. So that is sales mode in a nutshell. This gives sales reps all the tools they need to quickly create personalized proposals that they can feel confident in, educate the homeowner with, and make adjustments to in real time, but with guardrails in place to make sure they're not selling something that can't be installed. As you saw, in under 15 minutes, we went from lead to contract-ready proposal. Once the project has been sold, designers and engineers can access that same design in design mode to quickly make any final adjustments before creating the permit. Using one design from lead to permit, Aurora customers save, on average, 16 hours per project and reduce change orders from 30% to 10%. Are you ready to simplify your solar projects? Click the link below to get started.